Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bloodworth, and as you can see by the graphics, today I'm going to be taking another look at ShadowDark. If you're not aware, ShadowDark has just shut down their Kickstarter fulfillment, or being able to do a late backers as of yesterday. And during the same announcement, Kelsey Dion, the creator of ShadowDark, she came out and she gave us two special surprises. The one is ShadowDarklings. So ShadowDarklings.net is a character creator for ShadowDark RPG, and I'll be taking a look at that for the purposes of this video. And then she also included either some more merchandise or the opening up of the merch link that you can go to, which I did order a shirt featuring the image that you see here. So I'll finally get my ShadowDark shirt that I will be using for either when I record talking about the game or when I'm running the game. So I'm really excited about this. ShadowDark is the darling of the OSR, let's say. A lot of people have hung their hopes on a lot of the OSR games that were coming out following the OGL debacle that Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro attempted to pull off, and ShadowDark was not a response to that. It's just its timing was so perfect. Immediately following that, very early in January, Kelsey Dion had announced that her game was going to Kickstarter, and I believe it's like $1.365 million Kickstarter. So if not the highest OSR Kickstarter ever, it was certainly probably in the top three. A lot of excitement for this game system. As the image says here, old school gaming, new school mechanics, and I think that is I think that's the most efficient and accurate way to describe ShadowDark. It really is a phenomenal system, and you're going to see that in character creation as I go through this. So I'm really excited to demonstrate character creation for you, and then some of the other things that this is going to allow you to do. This character generation is going to allow you as a game master to do a lot of other things as well, such as quickly generating NPC characters that you can then tweak afterwards, and then print out the character sheet. So let's get right into that. So here we go. So this is it. ShadowDarklings, welcome to ShadowDarklings, a character creator for ShadowDark. I already have two characters that I've tested out to see that I know what I'm doing with it, but I'm going to create a character fresh for you right here and show you all of those options. So I click off on both the basic rulebook as well as scroll number one. Scroll number one refers to the Cursed Scroll. So this is like a magazine or pamphlet type of supplementals that come along with ShadowDark, and I'm assuming that they are going to continue. Arcane Library will continue to make these Cursed Scrolls moving forward, but 3 come as part of the Kickstarter, and I guarantee that there'll be more moving forward. You could also add some other third-party sources to it. I'm going to skip over that for now. So you can either design, and I'm going to show you that, or you can randomize the characters. I'm going to design so you can see it right from the get-go. I'm going to enable the edit mode, And I don't want minimal details, I want maximum details, right? And I am going to create I'll create a fighter this time. So I want someone who is a mercenary, and I am going to juice up these stats a little bit, strength and dexterity, definitely constitution. Um, Maybe I'll tone down this dexterity a little bit, um, so he's not an absolute juggernaut. Um, and let's say charisma. Maybe he'll have a slightly higher charisma, maybe a leadership type character. So that's great. Ancestry. Let's go with a. Let's try a kobold. That'll be cool. All right, we'll go with a kobold. Ancestry options. You got a +1 to spell casting, or a luck token at the start. I'll take a luck token. The class is a fighter. All right. Weapon mastery, I'm going to go with, he's short, he's a kobold, right? So I'm going to go with let's go with a spear. Might be a little thrusting spear. His grit, I'm going to go with dexterity. Select level 1 talent, so I am going to go with let's go with a +1 to melee and ranged attacks. Hit points, I want the maximum 8. Gold, I've learned to go maximum. Buy a crawling kit. I am going to do that. I'm going to go to, I believe they start with this here. They start with this general here. I have 53 gold pieces left. Let's go to armor. And let's go with chainmail is going to all of these armors are going to cost me a shield will cost me 10. Leather armor will only cost me 10. And I can't afford these other ones. I can't afford a mithril plate. Let's go with the leather armor. So I put that in my shopping cart, and let's go with a shield. Okay. Basic gear. Do I need anything else? No, I already have much of that already. So now I go to name. Let's just do Tiv. Actually, let's do crack. All right. Alignment, I'm going to make him neutral. Deity, I will make him doesn't matter really. I'll just do that. And now I'm going to save this character. All right, so you can see I already have 3 characters that I've generated. This is my first kobold fighter, so now down here you can export it, and what I really love about this is that you can export this, and I'm going to export this as a form fillable PDF. You can also export it to a VTT, sorry. And currently it says it includes Foundry and Owlbear 2.0. I'm hoping that eventually it gets to Roll20 as well, because that's really going to broaden the horizons for ShadowDark. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not going to see how it goes into Foundry at this point. I will test that out a little bit later, but I will do this form fillable, right? So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to my downloader there. It's already done. And let's take a look at this character here. And oh, I didn't buy a weapon. So that was a mistake. So I did not buy a weapon here. So otherwise it would have put it into the attacks. So I still have to purchase a weapon. Let me show you the other character build so you can see what that does. But as you can see, I mean, this is form fillable. I can go in here and change the names, you know, change the name. I can change any of these items here. I can add more stuff to his or her equipment list, up to a maximum of 19 items here. And that's based on your strength. You get a number of bonuses to your gear slots based on your strength modifier. If I increase that strength modifier, I should actually open up another slot here. You can see with the armor and shield that I do have, I have an AC of 14. Hit points are currently 10, and so on. So really, really useful. I mean, all you have to do is just, you can print this out and just hand it out. The character generator is, let me show you really quickly the randomizing it, right? So I'm going to create a new character and I'm going to hit random 1 and I'm going to do best fit and I'm just going to randomize, right? So I just created a human thief and here it has the stats. So whatever the basic stats were, actually this character rolled kind of low on quite a bit, but here's the ancestries. I can choose, it must have given me the talents already. Yes, it gave me the talents already. The only thing, it has a crossbow and dagger, so it has what he has. And now when I get down here, I'm going to export this character and let's take a look at what this character looks like. But this is very, very quick on how quickly you can generate a how quickly you can generate a random character. And as you can see, once you have your weapons, it tells what their bonuses are to the weapons. So a +2 with a crossbow, +1 with the dagger, and then a +2 weapon die of damage with surprise attacks, right? So that's what that means, is that you're not just getting a plus, a +2 to your attack die. You're rolling on a backstab. Instead of rolling a d6 or a d4 with the dagger, you're rolling actually a d8 with the dagger. It's not doubling it, it's just +2. So the d6 would actually become a d10 if you were essentially backstabbing with a weapon that does d6 damage. So really, really cool stuff. You can see with the low strength here, the character gets just its basic 10 slots. All right, so that's standard. So very, very simple system. I'm not even going to bother saving this. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to use this other random. Oh, this is to random generate a 0 level character. So that's pretty cool. So let's try this one. Let's random generate 4 characters. And let's take a look at this PDF. So if you want to run like something very similar to a funnel, here we go. Let's see. And I haven't done this yet, so this is my first time seeing it. So freaking awesome. I mean, it gives you the form fillable, so you can change the names if you want. You can just hand these out. They give everyone their, the only thing it doesn't give them is their weapons. You can have the player, choose his or her own weapons for these things and then just alter these as a form fillable. Really, really cool stuff. So I am really excited about this. I think that this is just another big step for ShadowDark to really become that, when new school mechanics, when she uses new school mechanics, um, she's also referring to um, virtual tabletop. She's referring to having online character generation and having these form fillable character sheets is just that one, extra really nice thing to have for any game system that you're looking to play or run. These tools, like the random character generation tools, are so useful for a game master, especially if you're getting ready to run like a convention game or something, and you're like, oh, I just want to throw together 10 random characters for the 5 players at the table to choose from. Or in case one of their characters dies, they have somebody, another character to take its place right away so that they can continue playing at the table. Um, Absolutely impressive the way that this is moving forward. So hey, I hope you're as excited about Shadow Dark as I am. I'm sure that many people out there are. I still look at this as being the shining star of 2023 as far as just competition for 5e. I certainly see it as the game that is going to attract a lot of attention once it gets out of just the Kickstarter mode, because even though 13,000 plus people back this, and so you'll have, upwards of like 65,000 or so people actually playing this game once everybody gets their books in hand. Um, the I think this is really going to be a big thing at conventions. I've seen it advertised being run at conventions, and that's before the books are even out. All right, so I have a feeling that this is going to, in many ways, replace a lot of D&D-esque, not just OSR games, but I think that it's going to replace 5e at a lot of tables as well. So as always, I thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you hadn't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Comment in the comments section if you're a backer of this as well and as excited as I am. Feel free to put that comment in there. If you're still on the fence on this, all right, and would like to talk more about it, I have a playlist for Shadow Dark. I encourage you to look through that playlist as I was going through. I will make a return to covering more about the game system once I get the physical copies in my hands. I'm also going to do a box opening on that once I get that physical copy in my hand as well. And certainly add probably another 3 to 5 videos to my Shadow Dark playlist when that kind of hits. So I'm looking forward to continuing to support this game system, and I'm certainly looking forward to running it at the next convention that I go to. So thanks for stopping in. I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. Hopefully some of you are getting to some gaming. I probably won't until Monday, but for everyone, for those of you celebrating this weekend, and the holiday on Monday, Yom Kippur. So, enjoy your holiday, enjoy your weekend, and I look forward, as always, to seeing you on a gaming screen or at a gaming table sometime soon. You all have a great rest of your weekend. Take care.